Hey guys, what's up? PipSnipers here, back for another update. In today's analysis, we're going to be taking a look at Kaspa. Now, Kaspa has went on a huge run to the upside, front-runned the rest of the altcoin market by a long shot, going all the way back to July of 2022. We had this huge run to the upside, but now, as we've gone up all this way, we've started to trend sideways. And we've been trending, and the reason this is very important is because not only because we're trending sideways, but because we have been doing so for about 510 days. So this could be showing us that Kaspa is within Wyckoff distribution. Now there's two schematics I'm looking at right now. It's either this schematic, which is the bearish schematic, and it shows that once you see the breakdown from the lows of the range, you come back to tap it. The support as resistance, and then you continue on down from there. So it's either that bearish scenario or it's this bullish scenario where we have what's called a up thrust after distribution. So after forming the rounding top and then breaking down below the range, we actually have a push back up for your up thrust after distribution. Okay, and this move shocks a lot of people because many people think that once you break down like this, you're going to continue going down. Now, we're in a little bit of a difficult situation when it comes to determining whether we're going to go up and make a new all-time high, or we're going to have a continued move down. Well, you'd want to take a look at these Fibonacci retracement levels here. Okay, so as you guys can see, we've already come back up to the bottom end of the range and tap the support as resistance. Do you guys see that? So if we come down here, these are all of the retracements right over here. But if we end up going below 0.069 to 0.064, which is the 70.2 to 78.6% fib, then we can say for sure that it's doing this distribution schematic, where we've already seen the top on Kaspa, and this is just a bearish retest. But now that can only be confirmed by a move below this green region that I marked out right over here. Otherwise, we can still come down to these retracements over here and then see the next pop to the upside, right? It could come down to any of these retracements and then see a continued rise to make one last high to around 30 to 32 cent, with the possibility of even hitting 45 cent and then topping out over there. Because I'm just thinking, how many shorts are piled up here? How many short stops are just piled up all along here, all the way down, right? So we can't rule out the scenario in which we have one pop up to take out all of these short stops, liquidate all of these shorters, and then everyone goes long upon breaching this range. Everyone is going long here, long here, long here. Everyone's longing, and then it flushes those guys out, right? So we can flush the longs and the shorts out of the market. But just be cognizant of where the price is. Keep a close eye on these supports. Remember, if you go below the green zone at the 702.786, then it's very likely we're doing the bearish scenario, right? However, if we end up holding the supports and getting back above 0.097, then it opens the doors to the possibility of what's called the up thrust after distribution. Now, how did I find these targets? All I did was I took a fib from the peak of the range down to our expected low, or this low right over here. And we can see that the 1.618 and 1.786 is right there at 29 to 33 cent, and the 2.618 is right there at 44 cent. So I'm thinking we see a move up to these two levels if we can first hold these supports and get back above 0.097. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And if you really love the content, then click the link in the description below to join the Discord, where you guys can ask me any question you want and connect with me one-on-one. Peace out and take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next one.